Stephanie was leaving the parking lot, and there was a pickup that was in the same exit that she was. She was sitting there minding her own business, and suddenly, inexplicably, the pickup took off and ran into the left front bumper, grazed the front of the bumper, but when it did, it jerked her car to the right very quickly, very suddenly. And she was hurt, and she had to get a neck surgery and a back surgery. Even though it was their driver and he was clearly at fault, denied the claim. And they said, oh, well, there's not much property damage here, and so there's no way she got hurt that bad. And besides that, it was 11 days before she got to see the doctor. She didn't have any health insurance, and they wouldn't pay for her medical care. So it took her 11 days before she could find a doctor that would see her to treat her. So here, their driver was negligent, they had hurt her, and they refused to accept any responsibility.
How did it make me feel? Small, if that makes sense.
The biggest challenge is that the property damage was minimal, almost non-existent. And studies show that claims are paid 30% less on a property damage claim where there's not a lot of visible property damage, even if you can prove injury. So we had that in an 11-day gap in treatment. It's very difficult to overcome with an insurance company or even with a jury. So because of that, we went out and hired one of the world's leading experts in forensic medicine that came in and proved with studies and crash tests that this injury resulted from this crash.
I never had pain. I was a very active person. I felt indestructible. Whatever I wanted to do, whatever I wanted to experience, I would, because I was optimistic, and I was a very outgoing person, and this has not only completely changed my life and what I do, but it's changed who I am.
When I first met her, she'd had a back surgery and a neck surgery, and she was very angry. She was angry at the system. She was angry with the way that she was. She wasn't getting any justice. And I wanted to show her that the justice system can work for her. And so I worked my tail off on her claim. And I wanted to prove to her that there is justice, that there are good lawyers out there, and I wanted her to feel vindicated, not just for the money, but to see that justice was done. And I think that she left a very happy person after I had worked for her.
You can tell that Joe doesn't do this for the money. Joe does this because of the person and the people that he represents. He really, truly wants justice in any way for his client.
We mediated the case with a judge over in Brazoria County, and the judge listened to both sides at the mediation, and he told the insurance company that was offering $25,000 before the mediation that you better get your checkbook out because this case is ready to be tried, and I think you're getting ready to pay a heck of a lot of money. So we had the proof, and we were getting ready to get a jury to give us some real justice, and they saw the light.